Yeah, we'll get on with the race now. We're playing on Mania difficulty with Max. And yeah, the countdown starts when I gain control of the character, so I'll start counting down after I select. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're playing on Mania difficulty here, which is you actually got to use a cheat to unlock it. Notoriously very, very difficult. But it's not too bad when the game music is this good as well. Okay, that's a really good start, actually. Really good start. Take a deliberate death here at the beginning in order to make all these enemies fall down. Whenever you die on this game, all the enemies fall to the ground. By doing that, that triggers some enemies who are at the bottom of the screen to come at me, bro, so to speak. And then you can get a good grip on them quicker, group them all together like this. It's actually a really good start. Nice, well played. Good. Really good. Whoa. Jeez, that's really good. Nice, great start. How's it going, Melon? Good to see you. Okay, we're going to take another deliberate death here. Perfect. Same reasoning, make everyone fall down, make some of these enemies who get stuck on the right-hand side of the screen start being aggressive and attacking me. Good. Lovely. So for those who've played this game before, you'll know that there's 4 characters to choose from. You've got Max, who my guy is here. You've got Axel, who's the sort of like the main all-rounder character. You've got Blaze, and then you've got Skate as well. Max, despite his size, is the quickest to speedrun with, just because of the level of carnage he can cause. Really good start, by the way. Nice. But on speedrun.com, all the characters have their own categories to speedrun in. So it just means that not everyone is playing Max all the time, which is fun. Mixes things up a bit. Good. Come over here. Thank you. Nice. Good. Good start. Solid. So yeah, Max's walking speed is the slowest in the game. However, the best way to move about with him is twofold. You can either do his Thunder Tackle, which is that move I'm doing there. If I can do it again. That one there, which sort of got interrupted. Or you've got his little slide that I do quite a lot on this one. Both of which get you across the screen just as quickly as any other character can get you across the screen, so... Cheers, Priest. One of the fun things about running this as well is there's so much RNG involved as well. So it means that no 2 runs are ever the same. Which allows for some variety between times. I think on my overall speedrun time I've done over 17,000 attempts. But there's still times where all of a sudden I'll just pull like a 5 or 10 second gold improvement out of nowhere just because of the randomness of the game. So the fact that that's always up for, that's always available to happen is always good fun. Don't ruin this for me, thank you. Cool, we'll do a bit of punch spamming. And again, nice. So just after this, we're about to face the level 1 boss, who's interestingly one of the more difficult bosses to speedrun. It was okay. One of the more difficult bosses to speedrun against, mainly due to the complete and utter randomness involved. A lot of these enemies do have, a lot of the bosses, sorry, do have fairly consistent strategies you can use against them. This is not one of them. So what I'm going to try and do is get him up against the wall here and just keep pounding on him. You can do this attack here. If I do his Thunder Tackle here, you can sometimes get him to block it and it glitches the game and ends up doing like a load of damage, which is inconsistent. We could do it on a later enemy as well, with a better example, but yeah, sometimes he just does this and ruins it. Keep him there. That'll do. If we can keep him up against this wall, we've got a good chance. Nice, okay. Not too bad. Oh no, kind of bad actually. That was quite a lot worse than I thought, but it's fine, it's fine. Technically redeemable. I'm kind of surprised we lost all that time, though. I thought that was quite a bit better. Oh well. Cool. Yeah, annoyingly in this game, probably two of the most difficult levels, well, two of the most difficult levels are level 1 and 2, just because the bosses at the end of them are so random and annoying and it's difficult to get anything consistent against them. Woo. Which obviously in a optimised speedrun is the last thing you want. Okay. Do a quick slide here and an elbow drop into him, some more sliding. You can afford to take a few hits on this street section here on the bridge. You just need to make sure that the screen is constantly moving to the right though, so if I get hit a little bit at the end, it's not too bad because the screen will keep pulling to catch up with me. You don't actually lose any time. Nice. Okay. Do one of these, and again. Nice, really good. Good, well played. Again, didn't really matter I got hit by the bike because the screen kept moving, so again, didn't really lose time. Come on. Nice. And eat it. Beat it. Okay, I'm going to take a deliberate death here. Good. I took a deliberate death so that I can do this strat here, which despawns a few enemies. So we'll thunder tackle on the second grenade going off screen. Come up to here, do some slides. Jump, jump, and die. And again. Whoops, that'll do. You can save a lot of time in this game by grouping enemies together with attacks like that. You are some way off pace, but whatever. Good. Frustrating. Nicely done, well played. Whoops. Good. That'll do. Give me the health. Cool. And you want to thunder tackle through that door, otherwise he'll like try and walk towards it. You waste a load of time. Okay, so we're just about to enter the second boss section. One of the most annoying bosses in the game, due to his weird hitboxes and inconsistency and randomness and general jankery. Good. Nice, well played. And you want to group them like that. Well played. Cool. Nice. You've got to be careful as well to not punch enemies so much that they fall down. You want to keep them on their feet for as long as possible so you can sort of kill them in one fell swoop. 1, 2. Right, wish me luck here. It's not what I wanted. Good. Keep them here. Good, and again. Cool. So we only need to kill the white jet guy here. The blue one is sort of like a bonus boss. It's irrelevant whether we kill him. He does like ruining a lot of my runs though. Come on. So yeah, we're really only gunning for this one. Fine. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, it was a little better than I thought it was going to be, but it was still quite a way off. It's okay. Thank you for all the good lucks, everyone. Okay, cool. So now we're going to go into a stretch of more consistent boss fights. It's not to say the levels are easy, necessarily. Soundtrack in this game is part of what makes this game so famous. Created by Yuzo Koshiro, who did a number of classic Sega soundtracks. He did the entire Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3 trilogy. Spam some health because we're going to take a deliberate death in the next room. He also did a number of other games. I think he did the SMS soundtrack for Sonic 1, I think. Which is actually, I think, what got him the job for this. Okay, cool. We want to die again here. Same reasons again. It makes all these enemies fall down, which means instead of just chilling at the bottom waiting for me, they come at me. And again, like many of these situations, you just want to group everyone up against this wall and do this atomic drop on them. I probably explained that as well. So that move there is the atomic drop. It's the most powerful move that Max has got in his arsenal. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the best one to do all the time. The trick of this is to be efficient with your move. So whilst it definitely does the most damage, there are moves that are slightly quicker to execute, like that suplex there, which also does quite a lot of damage too. So it's about measuring the balance between how much life an enemy has left and how quick you want your move to be against them. You want to get to the real nitty-gritty of it. Okay, fine. Good. Nice. All the enemy spawns are the same on each run, bearing a few exceptions. There's sometimes you can despawn various enemies. We did some on the last level a little bit. There are some others dotted about the rest of the game, but by and large, the enemy spawns are the same per difficulty. Wham! Nice. Bam! Thank you. Sam, let's go. Good. Oop. Okay, these guys are tricky customers, the karate guys. Looks like Rex Kwon Do from Napoleon Dynamite, from anyone who watched that movie. Cool. This section is one of my least favourites coming up, the pirate ship, largely because it's very, very laggy. The game runs remarkably well for a game from 1992, but this section specifically, and another section later on, does experience quite a bit of lag sometimes. It's especially annoying because these two ninja guys we've got here are very, very slippery characters, and if there's two guys you don't want to be trying to fight with lag, probably these two. But actually, that was a really good section. Nice, well played. Oh, really good actually. Did well there. Okay. Yeah, well played there. Nice little time save. Okay. Sometimes you get dropped inputs like that. Good. This is one of my favourite sections of the game. There seems to be some weird connection between these ladies and this knife guy, where I just happen to be quite good at timing all the jumps and stuff so I don't get hit. I feel like a lot of it's just luck. But anything I can take as a skillful move, I'll take. Nice. We're struggling a little bit for lives. As long as we don't keep hemorrhaging lives, we'll probably be okay, but maybe need to play a bit safer. So you can get health pickups here. That's a turkey, which gives you a full health pickup. There's a little, an apple? Have we ever established what it is? I think it's an apple. There's an apple as well, which gives you like 1/3 health as well. You don't use those as much, but yeah, we will definitely take that turkey. Good. We're coming on to another ruinous section in a second with our good friend Vihilitz, who is meant to be an animatronic alien in this level's fairground carnival jungle section. God knows what it's meant to be. But this guy here, one of the worst hitboxes in video gaming history, which is why I take the sword with me, and if I've lost the sword I'm in trouble. No, we've got it. That's why I take the sword with me, because it makes it a lot easier to hit him in an otherwise almost impossible section. Good. Good. Ideally, we just want to keep rinsing that. Good, we did that well actually, well played. Unlike some of the other characters, Max can hit people with the backswing of his sword too, which is useful. Okay, and we're just about to get into the boss section. So this is what I was going to try and do on the level 1 boss that I couldn't quite execute properly. We're going to do something called a block glitch, which you'll see. Fairly self-explanatory. So we do a suplex, quick tap forward, jump, back, do one of these, wait for him to swipe, do one of these again, and finish him. Good. Yeah, so that's called a block glitch. Basically, the enemy just keeps blocking and I'm bouncing off his block, essentially, and it just does loads of chip damage, and the end result is that you can finish him off like that. Any iteration of that enemy, he'll come back in various guises later. Any iteration of that enemy in the level 1 enemy, Barben, you can do it too. There's also some kickboxers you can block against later, but they don't take any damage, so it's not quite the same thing. yeah, satisfying move to do and does a hell of a lot of damage. Okay, cool. Watch out for these guys here, the knife gousiers. Again, love scamming you, love ruining your run. They're nippy, very quick, and difficult to avoid. They've got a weird hitbox as well, so they can be a real pain sometimes. Okay, cool, not bad. Okay. Do some slides, get some punches in, good. Love that. And again. So that's the mini health, the 1/3 health, well played. Okay. So we need to try and get our ninja-y friend here, Mr. Rex Kwando. Ideally in the middle of the screen. If he stays off screen, you're in big trouble because he loves hitting you from off screen and it's very, very difficult to return fire if he does it like that. So we did exactly what we didn't need to do. Oh, well played. Good. Okay. Cool. Right, so what I'm going to try and do here is group these two blue jacket guys together and atomic drop them at the same time if I can. No, I can't, but I can do this instead. Nice, well played. That's alright. Cool. Nice, let's go. And, ooh, I thought we were going to get away with that. Come on. Okay. Kind of poor, but whatever, we'll play on. Do some slides, nice. Again, we just sort of want to hit these enemies as soon as they spawn, which is why we're going on the right-hand side of the screen. Obviously, because this is a game from 1992 on an old console, there are limitations, so I believe there's a maximum of 5 enemies on screen at any one stage, and they're just 6 if you include your own character as well. Which means that you've got to play into that a little bit when you're fighting this game. If you can kill the little guys off as soon as possible in areas where there might be like 15, 20 enemies to spawn, you want to get them on screen as quickly as possible, so you want to kill the weaker guys first to be able to do that, and then you can deal with the bigger guys later, but yeah. Good. There's one more. Am I being stupid? Yeah, nice. Got some FGB, some fat guy bozonus coming up. Let's go. Bang, love it. Group them together like that. This move is technically infinite. If they had infinite health, I could just go here infinitely and keep punch spamming them until the cows come home. Fortunately, it's not. They haven't got infinite health, so it's alright. Cool, this is the first of 3 elevator sections in this game. Probably the easiest of the 3 as well. Spitting everyone. Again, where the enemies spawn here tends to be fairly consistent. They'll always fall on the correct places. Nice. So you can do little tricks like that. Group them all together. Like such. Well played, good start. Brilliant part 1. Bang. Nice. This is a good example, actually, of trying to kill some of the little guys off as quickly as possible so everyone else has time to spawn. Bang. Ooh, unlucky. Annoying. Yeah, not great. Nice, better. Good recovery. Well played. Cool. Come down here and get everybody in. Ooh, missed them all. Bad. Not getting great luck, to be honest. Right. Need to be a little bit careful. Ideally, want to be finishing this section with 3 lives on the clock. It's not game over if we've got 2, but we do need to be conscious of how little health I've comparatively got. Especially now if you've gone down to 1. Okay, the boss we've got coming up in a second. One of the more difficult bosses to play. I've got a little strat for him, which is usually consistent, but he does like scamming me every now and then, so I'm not taking it for granted. Yeah, do that. Ooh, lucky. Yeah, he didn't do what I wanted him to do, but we had a good backup, so it's alright. And then, provided he doesn't mess about, move about, or does anything unusual, we can just attack him like this, get as much damage in as possible. Otherwise, he becomes quite a difficult enemy to kill. Can be another slippery one. Good. Good boss fight. Not a great level again, but whatever. Ooh. And that's halfway through. Okay, so after this, there's a bit of a difficulty spike in the game. This is where things start really ramping up. But they do make up for it by having an absolute banger of a tune on level 5 here, so can't complain too much. Good. Nice. Nice. Good. Knew that was going to happen. Right, okay. All the fat guys are the same with this. You can just keep punch spamming them until they die. Nice. Okay, cool. Cool, just be careful. So these Donovans, especially on this level actually, like to uppercut you a lot, which is incredibly frustrating. When you're expecting to hit an enemy and then all of a sudden get uppercuts out of nowhere. Ooh, well played. Good, good, good. Nice. Needed that. Okay, good. Ah, there's a guy hiding. Yeah, this can happen sometimes as well. There's a Donovan hiding off screen there. He'll come. There you go. Lucky it's not a proper speedrun, eh? Lucky we're not doing this for a big marathon charity event. Okay. Anyway, bang, bang, and again. I'll try and group these kickboxers together again. Tricky. Cool, we've got another Barben Wayne guy here. Need to make sure he's not going to be a pain or give me a migraine or ruin my game. Wayne, nice. Good waning, thank you, Wayne. Again, if I was talented enough, I would be able to get him on this block glitch, but he's not playing ball today, sadly. Fine, play it safe. Okay. Alright. Actually, it's been a pretty good level, to be fair. Okay, this is an absolute run killer. First, continue Act 3. This section's an absolute run killer. These jets, there's 3 of them you've got to try and fight all at once. And combined with the Donovans constantly uppercutting you, boy do they like to ruin a run. Nice. Good. Come on. Leave me alone. Ooh. That's the annoying thing about it. You can usually grab hold of the jets quite easily. The problem is the little guys who get in the way and then just punch you when you've got them in a good hold. Oh dear. Not good. Come on. Oh. Come on. There we go. Donovan! Screw with me. Still alive, incredible. Oh, okay. Actually, that wasn't too bad in the end. Still slightly worse than I wanted, but it's okay. Good. Okay. Things start getting quite tricky now. You can group them like that. Perfect, well played. And again. Yeah, really good, really good. There's 3 of these ninja guys that come on, so every one you kill as quickly as possible, the whole thing becomes exponentially easier. Do need to pay attention to my lives now as well. Come on. Come on. One thing this game does annoyingly well is puts combination of enemies together effectively. So these little bikers, whilst they're not actually that difficult to kill, are a real nuisance. Because they do things like grabbing you in the middle of moves and they just don't let go when there's no way to break out of it easily. So when you're playing against enemies that are a lot stronger than them, like the ninjas, and they grab you, it can frustrate. Okay, next boss fight. This is quite a tricky one. Again, this is another laggy section as well. Especially when the smaller fat guys of the 3 here start breathing fire. It really makes the game struggle. Nice, well played. The idea here is trying to get the boxer guy up against this wall on the top right, if you can. And then, yeah, rinse and repeat doing suplexes or atomic drops on him. Good, well played. Good, nice, exactly like that, well played. Pretty good boss fight, actually. Yeah, actually a very good boss fight. Yeah, we take that. Okay, cool. Level 6. We've got some rough RNG to deal with straight at the beginning here. So we just walk forward and hope we grab one. And a second one, great. Yeah, sometimes that second one doesn't get involved in that atomic drop. That went according to plan, fortunately. It is completely random whether it does or not. Okay, you're gonna probably have to take a death. Yeah. We're doing pretty poor in terms of lives, if I'm honest, but I would say if we still on this continue, by the time we get into the next level, we'll probably be okay. But I do definitely need to be careful, because I'm on the edge. Whoa. Another tricky section here, you've got all these kickboxes to deal with. They're not too bad if you can group them all together, which is easier said than done. Come on. Poor. Good. Scammy, scammy, scammy. Let's go. These kickboxes have got an annoying feature as well. It doesn't happen all the time, but they can essentially one-shot you. If you get a couple of them together and they start kicking you from either side, it can just waste a whole bar of health like that. Come on. Yeah. I have seen better. Okay. Good. Spin. Nice, well played actually. Nice. Okay, again, similar to other angled sections of the run, you just want to group them all together. Nice, 3. Dawn. Good. It's tricky because it's the last guy you want to get off screen. Nice. Did we get him? I think we did, yeah. Okay, fine. Whoa. Help. Yes, brilliant. Well, really good, nice. Okay, cool. Okay, this is another tricky section here where the combination of enemies really screws you. So you've got the grabby bikers, but also these fat guys who can hit you from... Well, they can jump at you from long range, they can breathe fire at you really quickly as well, so... Their weight can be deceptive, as you've just seen there. It's screwed bad here. Come on. The idea is you do that. You can get them like that. It's easier said than done, but if you can group them together like that, you can deal with them a lot easier. Actually, that wasn't too bad of a section, to be honest. Still a bit of a rough start. You can see my points at the top there. I've got 145k points. If I get to 150, and then every subsequent 100 on top of that, so 250, 350, 450, you get an extra life. I'm kind of in desperate need of that, so need to be careful not to die or game over before we get 150k. Good. Nice. Well played, well played. Should be alright, I think. Good, well played. Okay, there's your 150, there's your extra life. It should, I think, be enough to see me through now. Cool. Another boss here where you've got to be a little bit careful. It could go very badly if we mess this up. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to do 2 back jumps exactly. And that triggers just this guy to spawn. If I'd literally gone a couple of pixels further to the right, and I might still accidentally do so, it ends up spawning like 4 jets as well as this guy, and it just becomes a complete mess. So I've just got to be a little bit careful not to pull that screen like that. Oh dear. Okay, we might be alright just because we've already got quite a lot of damage on him already. Yeah, we are. Very lucky. Well played. Yeah, we got very lucky there. If I'd gone a little bit further, we could have been in real trouble. But yeah, fine. Okay. Okay, level 7. This is the most difficult level of the game, I think. We're going to come on to the second elevator of the 3 that we encounter, and easily the most difficult. It's affectionately known by the fan base as the Hellevator. You'll see why. But yeah, this whole section just chaos going out now. Good. Come on. Nice, well played. Really good, really good. Nice. Ooh, darn. Eat it. Nice, well played. Okay, pretty good. If we can get to the elevator at the end of this room without dying, that will be very helpful. Life-wise, I mean. Again, we're close to 250k. If we can get that, we get an extra life, and then I'll be confident of completing it. Otherwise, we're still in a bit of trouble. There you go. Nice. Okay, we'll be alright. Hopefully. Good. Another banger. In fact, actually, it's just bangers here on out from the rest of the soundtrack. Universally considered to be one of the best soundtracks in video game history. Whoops. Deservedly so. There's a 1-up in a second, which hopefully I can get. Come on. It's actually pretty good. Well played. Cool. Just need to be careful not to trigger that ninja guy just yet. Ninja guy then. Ooh, need that 1-up, please. Need that 1-up. Ooh, yeah, just get it at any cost. Doesn't matter. Even if we have to spam health for it. Silly. Good. Good. Doesn't matter. Just get the damage in. It's easier. Well played. Good. Nice. Really good, actually. Well played. Whoa. Nice. Good. Really good little factory, actually. A lot better than it normally is. Oh, well played. Excellent. Nice. Ah, brilliant. That was a really good factory. Kind of surprised we lost time. Okay, cool. Right, here we go. The elevator. We should have enough lives. There's a turkey up here as well, which is going to be taken quickly. If we can. Yeah, please don't give me the turkey. Okay, yeah, we'll be fine now, I think. Bit nervy for a second. Okay. Come on. And again. Good. Okay. This is where things start amping up. Sort of like a mini boss rush, I think you could call this. Continue number 2. Down to my last one now. By no means safe, I wouldn't say. Although it was useful to keep this continue up until then. Nice. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. This is the strat with these guys. Keep them in this corner here. It doesn't ever happen this good, to be fair. Wow. That was really good. Might be a gold. Is it? No, very, very good. That was one of the best I've done. Insane. One of the best I've done in ages on that. Okay, cool. Right, you can see here, these guys are holding that sword, which is really useful. If it doesn't despawn like it just did there, that's kind of annoying. Wow. Yeah, it's annoying that that sword despawned. If we were on better pace, that would have been a run killer. Wow. That was a gold sub split. That was 2 of the best sections I've ever done in this. It's insane. As if we just got a gold sub split. No way. Well, this is what I was saying earlier. Like, the RNG is so random on this that sometimes you can just pull a gold out of nowhere, even though the run has been pretty mediocre. Nice. Mediocre, mediocre, mediocre. Nice, let's go. Stay. Good. Yeah, that's right. Really good elevator. Like, insanely good, actually. Too good. Legally. Nice. Whoa. Come on. Ah. Yeah. When they grab you, there's no way out. Come on. Good. Give over. Ridiculous. Yeah. Okay. God, that was one of the worst I've done in ages. Okay, fine. Cool. Right, so you've got a little knife guy here. We ideally want him to throw 6 knives and keep them on the ground. So that's 1. If any of them despawn, it doesn't count. 2. And I'll explain why in just a sec. 2. So, because this is a game from 1992, sometimes it can't handle when a lot is going on the screen. So there's 3 there. 4. If you can get 6 weapons on the ground, 5. Very good, by the way. If you get 6 weapons on the ground, that's why I sort of wanted the sword earlier as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get 6 weapons on the ground like we've got those knives. That means that when we get into this boss section in just a second, it overloads the memory and the boss's attacks essentially just don't work against me. There are 1 or 2 they can do, but they're quite rare, so I'll be safe. So, as you'll be able to see in just a second, these bosses who would normally be borderline impossible to try and kill become a lot easier. So you can see there, obviously that would be hitting me normally, but because we've overloaded the memory in the game, whoops, they can't hurt me, really. And the idea is, if I get him over here as well, nice, well played, group them all together like such, and bang, good. Voila. If you try doing this without the knife glitch, good luck. You lose tons of lives, honestly. There's no... even as someone who's played the game as much as I have, there's no guarantee you'd lose any less than 4 or 5 lives. Okay, you can still get hurt when they explode and die, so I do have to be a little bit careful. But yeah, handled it well. Interesting level, that. Cool, and we're now on to level 8. This is Mr. X, the protagonist's lair. We do have enough lives now, so we'll be fine. Whoops. Gotta kill these robots here at the beginning. Otherwise we can't progress. Come on. There we go. Mercury. That'd be a jercury. Whoops. Need to get the health, please. Thank you. Good. Darn. Keeping that. Ah! Love this game. Yeah, this can happen sometimes as well. It is one of the scammiest games. I love it, but it is scammy as hell sometimes. Come on, oxygen. Nice. There you go. Nice. Sadly as well, my knife glitch doesn't carry over onto these robots. Hydrogen. More like bihydrogen. Nice. Cool. And again, whoops. Finish him off with a suplex. Not too bad. Cool, we're going to see a familiar enemy in a second. Our good friend, Barbon. Whoop. Come on. Yeah, solid, well played. Ha! happen very often. Okay, cool. Let's see if we can finally get the block glitch on him. We can. Yes, nice. Didn't quite complete it, but we did enough damage. Keep him against here. Do some suplexes. In the great words of Mortal Kombat, then you can finish him. Cool. Again, another classic tune. Especially when you're speedrunning as well. You really feel the, you really start to feel the pressure when the music's like this and you're on like really good PB world record pace, as we found out for the first time in about 2.5 years last week. Good. Nice. Nice. Good, well played. Whoa, very good. Cool. And then we can do what we were trying to do earlier on the level 6 boss, the jungle boss. Do this, rinse and repeat. Again, suplex is a little bit quicker to do than the atomic drop, so we'll do that because we don't. Ugh, my bad. Okay, fine. Good enough. This is the last wave before the big boss. Nice. Give me a load. Ooh, not good, not good, not good, not good. This is a problem. Oh, nice. Well played. The world's most sunburnt man here. I actually feel sorry for him more than anything. The pain he must be in there. The blisters. Can you imagine the blistering? Dangers of sunbeds, folks. Tanning beds. Good. Good. Nice. Okay. Should be fine. I've lost a few more lives than I wanted, but we should be alright. Hopefully. Good. Good job. Cool. Cool. Okay, this guy is probably the most difficult individual enemy if you're talking about not knowing any strats. But fortunately, I do know some strats. Getting these suplexes that I'm doing here, it's largely luck. You just got to sort of ride it out for as long as possible, see if you can get as many of them as you can, but there's no real rhyme or reason other than just being as quick as possible with your movements. Oftentimes you can... That was actually really good, to be fair. You feel like you're perfect and it just might not work, but that was actually a brilliant Shiva fight. And then the big boy, let's go. Damn, that's the first time he's done that. So he can either, on that beginning bit, he can either punch to the left or the right, and for the last... It's meant to be a 50-50 shout. For the last 20 or so times he's gone left, and I've been fine and grabbed him. And of course, this one time is when he doesn't, but it's alright. We'll be fine. So the strat is basically to keep him up in the corner here, either corner, and avoid his bullets and attack him, basically. Avoid his bullets, I repeat. So I can just hide here for a bit and then do that. Do a quick spin. Unlucky. And again. Go for the thunder tackle, that's it. And we will get time when it says stage 8 clear. 3, 2, 1. There you go, time. 43:22. It's kind of a poor time, if I'm honest, but we didn't die, which is the important thing, right? So yeah, there you go. Streets of Rage 2. If you haven't already, make sure you donate to Dave's charity. Thank you very much, Dave, for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure. Go check out Dave's channel as well. I'll post a link on my own channel for you. Go onto Dave's channel. He's doing a marathon for the rest of the night. Make sure you vote. Make sure you donate to the charity for Canadian Suicide Prevention. Canadian Association for Suicide Prevention. Good cause. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, thank you, Dave. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'll catch up with chat in a second as well.